We're going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them, and we're going to have a good time. Sound good?
What if I don't answer them?
Well, then it's just a Q. It's not a Q&A.
Yeah.
Great way to start this. All right. Tuta Tovenair? That's a confusing name. Either way, they ask, could you please tell everyone the story or origin story of Tasumi?
Is it Tutat of an R?
I'm going to go with Tutat of an R.
So basically, I was playing a game called Ion, and it was a Korean MMO. And, you know, it's a classic, you make a girl character because, you know, of the common things that we make girl characters for. And, you know, I couldn't use Surefour. Well, I could, but it was a girl character, so I was like, I just need to think of something that sounds kind of girly. I was just saying random stuff in my head, and I got Tasumi the Summoner.
Love it. We were just talking about that game.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Peachy Titan, thank you for a simple username, asks if you could live in your favorite anime, which would it be?
It would probably be any of the RPG animes, you know, like Goblin Slayer, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, or Shield Hero, because, you know, MMOs are fun, so being in like a real life MMO would be cool as hell.
That's true. I agree. Demir C wants to know if you could visit any country in the world, where would you go? I have a feeling I know the answer.
Well, people are going to call me weeb, but, you know, Japan, because I haven't been there, and I feel like you have to go there once if you watch anime at least.
Dude, it's the best weeb pilgrimage ever. Like, I went into an arcade, and I kid you not, I started crying because they were playing Love Live music, and I was just, like, sobbing.
Well, Darius told me the arcades in Japan are, like, insane.
They're so good, and the UFO games are so good, and it's just, like, figurines of your waifus are right there, and you're just like, they're here. I can just have them. They're everywhere.
I'm not a weeb, though.
Sure. Joey is Throwing says, what are your favorite Overwatch tips that you have learned from your teammates?
I wouldn't say that I've learned from my teammates, but it's because, like, you know, you learn everything from everyone, but it's not like any teammate has directly told me anything. But, you know, I think the best thing is try not to tilt. And the other thing is try and just play the game because you want to play rather than, like, trying to win the admiration of others or trying to, you know, get money, stuff like that.
Oh, that's wholesome. I like it. Ace of Spades X1 wants to know, what has been your favorite moment since becoming an Overwatch League pro?
I would say a lot of the times I've spent with Team Canada because, you know, you get, like, national pride and you just have, like, that inherent bond because you're playing with fellow countrymen. And playing with XQC is always, like, great because he brings, like, a lot of good energy. I don't know, he, like, brings this part of me out that, like, hypes me out because of how hype he is. And you can usually see that, like, after we win, like, a tough match, we'll, like, instantly get up and start hugging each other or something like that. So.
That's so cute. Dismedian wants to know, as a man who's known for quote-unquote playing everything, from your experience, do you think it's better to learn a really wide range of heroes or just focus on a few of them?
I think that depends on your experience, really. If you're new to FPS games or maybe like ability-based games, maybe just stick to one hero. If you've played more of like the traditional FPS, like CSGO or something, maybe just stick to hit scan. Or, for example, like Mangachu played TF2. He played like a lot of soldier and stuff, but he's mostly a projectile player. But the reason I play everything or like playing everything is I've played so many different type of games with so many different type of aim styles that I'm able to do all of it and just switch on it on the fly. And I also feel like I know a lot about the game, so I can like switch to a different hero and just change my mindset with what I need to do. So, you know, just trial and error.
Yeah. Philamite wants to know, do you have any pregame rituals?
I always take a number 2 in the washroom before a match.
That is super important.
I don't know why. It's not like I'm nervous. My body's just like, it's time to go.
It's you're ready.
Yeah.
Also, you can't feel the urge when you're on stage. Yeah. Unless that motivates you to play better?
I don't know. My body just does it.
All right.
It just says it's time to go.
It's time.
I'm like, okay.
Hey, at least you know you're healthy. There you go. Andy Wolf 9 wants to know, have you felt overwhelmed by the popularity you've had as an Overwatch Pro player, and how do you deal with this?
You know, I'm a little bit reclusive, you know. A lot of people scare me. So it can be kind of jarring when I go to, like, public events or something, and there's a bunch of people that want to take pictures. But, you know, I like it when the people are just nice, you know, quick like, hey, what's up? I'm a fan. Can I take a picture? That's fine. I think when it gets really overwhelming with me is when like the person tries to stay and like try and be friends. And I'm like, I don't want to be mean, but this is crazy.
Yeah, no, I think the first time I met you was at World Cup. And I remember I had to interview you and you said that you were nervous, but now I feel like I've seen you come out of your shell a little bit more and we like have good, solid conversations and I see you smile a lot, which makes me happy.
Yeah, I've learned how to like be social.
Yeah, it's nice. I feel I like that when I get to know different players. I'm like, oh, I've known you guys for a bit now, and I've seen you grow as humans. And it's very pure. I feel like a proud mom or something. Meepsy wants to know, what do you like to do to relax after scrims or matches?
Either stream, watch other streamers, maybe hang out with my teammates on our Discord or other people in the league, or watch anime. You know, the standard stuff.
Yeah, normal relaxing stuff. And somebody that really hates me and has a very confusing username, Smick
Smeek, Mick, Smek, Snick.
That one. Thank you. Yeah,
Maybe.
I think you nailed it. They want to know, what was your funniest moment in the Overwatch League?
Probably when I hammer killed Neko and teabagged him.
Yeah,
That's the
pretty
closest
good.
thing I can remember.
That's
Or when I fell off the edge against which team was it? Outlaws. When I rewound and it was very unlucky.
no.
I just had to laugh because like
That's
nothing I could really do about it.
no. That's just sad. That's when you look at yourself falling and you're like, oh.
Well, at least I waved before I died.
And that's what makes it funny. I like it. Well, thank you, Surefour, for joining us. And thank you, Twitch All Access Pass holders, for joining us. Go watch a good anime on our behalf. Bye, everybody.